Well, hey, church family, hope you are doing well this week. I wanted to start off our weekly news with one of my very favorite verses, which is from John 14:27. And the New Living Translation says this: I'm leaving you with a gift, peace of mind and heart. And the peace I give is a gift the world cannot give. So don't be troubled or afraid. I just love that sense from Jesus, that promise that he will be with us. The gift that he gives us is the gift of peace. Not that the gift of a very smooth sailing world all the time, but the gift that he is with us, and he is like the real rock-like anchor to our souls and our consciences and our emotions. And so my prayer for you this week above every prayer is that you would know God's peace in all of the complexity and all of the things that we're facing. And whether you're in Pasadena or whether you've been tuning in from further afield, it's really good to be church with you. I have three really exciting, really important things that I want to update you with. I'm going to try and go as fast as I can, but you can read more details about them in this email, in the weekly email. First one is this. You've probably been wondering what's happening about returning to physical services. That's going to be part of our story. And I just want to give you a little update on that. We have been working really hard with Hamilton Elementary, which is the school where we were holding services before this started, and also with Pasadena Unified School District to try and find a way to be as safe and as much of a blessing to the school and school district and its different communities as we can as and when we return there. We're making really good progress, and there's lots we've been trying to figure out along the way, but we're hoping that in the next number of weeks, probably somewhere between 2 and 4 weeks, we will be able to move back to Hamilton to, in the first instance, use it as a base to film our Sunday services. So we won't be opening the doors wide open just to start with, because we've still got some logistics and things we've got to figure out, but you'll be able to tune in at 10:30 to see that. But as soon as we're ready, and obviously keeping track of numbers and advice from CDC and the mayor and all of those kind of people, we're hoping to gradually be able to increase our numbers of people who can join us on a Sunday morning. We're hoping that at 9:30, before our main service, we're going to have an outdoor, under a tree, gathering for families to be able to come, short service, worship God together, particularly for those with kind of school-aged children, just to come and be. And then that'll run from like 9:30 till about 10:15, and then at 10:30 we'll have our main services in the auditorium, which will have outdoor video screens overflow to the area in the courtyard where we used to have lunch. That way there's maximum opportunity for safety and also for people to engage on whichever level they feel they're able to do that. There will be lots of guidelines. We're trying to be very sensible in the way that we kind of interact with the different things that are going on in the community, and also the different regulations and things that we're faced with. So we'll be giving you lots of information about how and when and all those kind of things coming up. But please do keep an eye out for that. And in preparation for that, another really exciting thing is that Rachel Repko, who's our community engagement coordinator, she is heading up some volunteer days at the school in order to bless the school, in order to pressure wash the floors, in order to weed whack, in order to maybe plant some flowers, and to prepare not just for our return, but also hopefully for the return of the students to that place in the middle of August. So if you'd like to be involved in that, Rachel's the person to contact, but she'll be giving out information and dates and times and ways that you can get involved with those days, which should be brilliant. Second main thing I want to tell you about, just lots of exciting things this week, Arlene Perez. We are so grateful to have a new intern on our staff team. Arlene is a wonderfully gifted cinematographer and photographer, and she's going to be joining us for the next year on our staff team in order to help bump us up into the next level of online content, particularly short videos, and then also like VKids videos and Sunday services, all sorts of different stuff. She's absolutely brilliant, and so do keep an eye out. I'm going to try and interview her in one of our Sunday services coming up very soon. And then finally, third thing I want to just tell you about is this. You may have been wondering as well what's happening about the whole conversation of race and diversity, and how are we approaching that, or has it just been forgotten? And I just wanted to show you it hasn't been forgotten at all, but we're just trying to be as prayerful as we can in thinking about a sensible way to help us not just react in the moment, but to have a good plan for being a church as we grow, which is as diverse and to be as anti-racist as we possibly can. And so one way that you can get involved, as well as obviously praying, is that John Lewis, who is on our exec team, he is going to be heading up a shared conversation, a new little team of people. Maybe we'll call it a diversity team. We haven't actually given it a name yet. But the idea is that that team will get together on a regular basis to share stories of what it's like to live in this area. We're hoping that it'll be people from, Latino backgrounds, people from African American backgrounds, people even from European backgrounds or from Californian or from Hispanic backgrounds, whatever it might be, Chinese American backgrounds. And then to come together to hear the stories of what it's like to live here, what it's like to worship here. And then also out of that to offer some help to me as a pastor, but also to our leadership teams for how we kind of move forward and grow as a church to make sure that we are primarily serving the community which we live in, which is a very diverse community in Pasadena and Arcadia and Sierra Madre and Altadena and all of those kind of areas, as well as we possibly can. So if you'd like to be part of that, you might be from any different ethnicity, any different race, that's totally fine. If you'd like to be part of that, please would you just drop me an email, ben@vintagepasadena.com, and I can give you more information. It's an open invitation. The only thing is we just got to get the right kind of number of people to have a good conversation. So please do drop me a line about that. So lots going on. This Sunday, Emmy Wilson, from HTB Church in London. She's head of prayer ministry for them. She's an incredible prophetic voice. She's heard God move and speak all over the world. She's been part of international ministries like Alpha for Prisons, Healings, prison ministry, just absolutely loads. She's a great mentor, great friend to us. She's going to be speaking. She's going to be helping out with our prayer ministry as well on Sunday morning. Absolutely amazing. So don't miss that. 10:30 Sunday morning. Have a great week.